Welcome to I Heard You Steal Jokes, and today we're going to talk about the thief, Drew Carey, who stole my joke and did it on The Tonight Show 2 years after I did it on The Tonight Show. See, this thing wouldn't even bother me if it was like I heard he was doing it on the road and I can call him and say, hey, I've been doing that joke for like 10 years. But no, he does my punchline to an Elvis Presley bit that is already old. Anyway, okay. Just so you people who are not comedians wonder why this is upsetting me so many years later, well, it's because they showed it on antenna TV, and I hadn't seen it in 30 years. And as soon as I saw it, every time something just bugged you, like just sticks in the craw of your craw.
Not the craw, the craw.
When you write a joke and it's an original joke and you try it out, it doesn't work. So you tweak it. You take a word out, you put another one in, somehow magically, oh, the joke works. Then you do it. Oh, it works 3 times on the road. So you know it's going to be good. Then it's in your canon. Now it's part of your act. It's been in your act. Okay. So this joke about Elvis has been in my act for like, I don't know, 6, 7 years before I even did it on The Tonight Show. And you're going to see it in a minute, but when you write a joke and it's part of you, it's like your child. And when another comedian steals your joke, it's like they've stolen your child.
The dingo took my baby!
That's as easy as I can put it. And every comedian will tell you that. Anyway, here's how I did it in 1990.
I like suspense movies like those Elvis Presley films. Because you just didn't know when he was going to start singing. No matter what he played, that was the fun part. He's a farmer plowing the fields. Lucky, the cattle stampeding, what do we do? I said, hey, little cattle, gonna give us something. I said, cattle. And the cows are behind him going, ah-hoo, ah-hoo. You ever listen to Elvis's songs? They would always stop and start again. He must have talked that way normally at home. Hey, Priscilla, I'm home getting me a piece of pie. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. My favorite of all the National Enquirer headlines was Elvis's ghost is haunting Graceland. What's he doing? Hanging around the hallways going, boo. Ooh, whoa. Wow.
And here's how Drew Carey did it 2 years later.
Really had some fun. I had the pleasure of going to Memphis not too long ago. I had to go to Graceland. Rob, ever been to Graceland? Yeah, oh boy. Go if you've never been. Well, nothing like being ripped off by a dead hillbilly. I feel so sorry for this. Is the biggest international superstar ever. Now his family's got him buried in the backyard like he's some kind of low-down mangy dog. I guess they didn't call him Pig for nothing, huh? I'm only making fun of him because, what's he gonna do, haunt me? Hey man, boo. I'm a boo.
I don't want to knock a comedian's act, but when they take something of yours, it hurts. It does hurt. It really does.
The dingo took my baby!
And it's a weird feeling. I used to write jokes with Dana Carvey before he did The Tonight Show, and we would jam. So every joke came from something Dana thought of originally, some notion he had. I'm just tagging his jokes. That's all I'm doing. Hey, maybe this could work. Then he does it on The Tonight Show, I'm with him, and my tag gets applause. And you cannot help it, just a little bit go, no one knows I wrote that. But I couldn't have written it without Dana's original idea. But it's a weird, it's a sensitive issue for comedians. Don't get me wrong, I know there's parallel thinking, 2 comedians thinking of the same joke at the same time. But this joke was so specific. And after I did it on The Tonight Show, I did it on Evening at the Improv, Comic Strip Live, George Slaughter's comedy club. Maybe he saw it there. I don't know. And also, there are legitimate complaints about comedians who are thieves. There are comedians who do steal, and they get away with it because they claim, "Oh no, I thought of that." And what are you going to do? There's no such thing as comedy jail. Throw them in there for 10 to 15 days based on how many jokes they stole. Now maybe we're asking, did you ever confront him? Yes, I did. And here's how that happened. It was maybe a year or two later. My writing partner, Troy Sear, we were writing my pilot. I got a really good deal at NBC to write a pilot, and Troy, we had already worked together on Totally Hidden Video.
One thing. You're on Totally Hidden Video. You're on Totally Hidden Video.
So we knew each other, and we were at Dalt's, which is right next to NBC, a diner that's no longer there. But it's where you went after you did the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. My family was there. My buddy Kevin Pollak was there. It just was a wonderful feeling. And it was ruined 2 years later. Anyway, so we're at Dalt's, and Drew Carey comes in, sits down at the bar, having a burger, big fat burger. And Troy's like, "You gotta talk to him." So I go over and I say, just like this, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. So I say, "Hey Drew, I'm Mark Pitta, comedian. I just want to tell you something. You know, you did a punchline of mine 2 years after I did it on the Tonight Show about Elvis. It was very specific." Now he could have said, "Oh geez, I'm sorry," or he could have said, you know what he said? He said, "Oh, that happens." I went, "Oh, that happens? Okay." And I took the high road and went back to Troy. I didn't do what I wanted to do.
You have to answer for Santino, Carlo.
So I went back to Troy and I said, he didn't cop to it. He didn't cop to it. You know, he could even say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh gosh, that's bizarre. How I did it on the same show?" Well, you know, it's like, "Oh my God, a buddy of mine gave me that joke or that tag." I could have taken any excuse, but not, "Oh, that happens." Okay. Whew. All right. I got that out of my system. I don't think I'll ever bring it up again. And now I can erase those videos. Okay. Okay.